All right, so continuing on with the Batman the Animated Series figures, we've got Riddler and the Mad Hatter. We're going to start with the Mad Hatter. So moving Riddler off to the side. And we'll take a look at Mad Hatter. And I hate this thing. I hate the Mad Hatter. I hate this figure. I would say I'm glad to at least have him, but I'm not, because this thing's just trash. If you get this guy on clearance, then he's worth it, maybe. But if not, I definitely wouldn't recommend this thing at all. So he comes with a battle axe. That's a little warped. And he comes with these hands that can't really hold the battle axe. You can kind of get it to hold it right up there, but I mean, unless the figure's holding the axe like that, it's not going to be really of any use. It gets too wide at the bottom to really hold the hand in. As you see, it's really putting a lot of pressure on that hand. I actually tore the plastic doing that. So he's got those two gripping hands and this one's a little bit wider than this one, so this one's even more worthless. So essentially it's a worthless accessory and worthless hands. He comes with this thing, which I believe is how he communicated with his mind control. So, yay. And he comes with these two I'm a creepy stalker hands. So, there's that. Of course, the two fist hands that are on him. Posability-wise, this figure, his head swivels, but as soon as you move it, it kind of destroys the sculpt. It looks goofy. It just, head up and down, and then the swivel, like I said, it just doesn't seem to really work all that well. The arms can move out to there. They look really spindly, and just like there's something wrong here. Rotate around. It does have a softer rubber coat, which is fine, I guess. Bends at the elbow. Oh, this is such a pitiful bend. Okay, so this is straight. That's as far as it bends. It won't go any further. Wrist swivels and hinges. And then we get to you got, the legs are in here somewhere, and they do have a little back. That's as far back as his legs go. That's as far forward as his legs go. He does have a knee bend, which doesn't get him, that gets him out to there. And then his foot does swivel, and it's on a tilt and a rocker. I mean, it's like, are you freaking kidding me? Of all the characters to give the swivel, rocker, and tilt to, it's this thing, which you can't get his legs out to utilize the rocker, so why bother giving him a rocker? Oh my god, this thing is just, I give this thing a 2. It does look like the character, but I don't like the character, so that's not doing him any favors, really. If you're a completist, pick him up. By all means, pick him up. If not, pass. Easy pass. Then we can get into Riddler. Now, he's also not one of my favorite characters, but this figure is really good. So he does come with this Wacky Toys, his puzzles. Now, I don't know if this piece was supposed to be out, but it is, and I can't seem to get it back in. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, cool. I won't display it with him, but it is there. He's got some hands. He's got two holding hands, one's in his hand there. Now you can see, this is the standard kind of peg. He's got a much bigger peg, so I don't know if maybe these things were breaking and they had to redesign it. He also does not have a hinge in his hands either. So he's got 2 holding hands like that. 2 more relaxed glove hands, like if you had maybe a card or something you could put in his hand. And then you got 2 fist hands. One which is on there. He also does come with his cane. Looks pretty good. And then, yeah, head is on a, I believe, double ball peg. So you get side to side, left and right, a little up, a little down. Pretty good range of motion there. Shoulder goes out to there. You got a little gappage there due to the way it's sculpted. Goes all the way around because the soft rubber moves with him pretty well. Pretty good bend at the elbow. Wrist swivels. Like I said, it doesn't hinge though. There's a waist swivel. Legs can move up to there. Back to there. You know, you got the full bend there. It destroys the sculpt, but, you know, it is what it is. Bends at the knee. And then the foot has a tilt, no rocker. So again, he would have benefited from a rocker, whereas the Mad Hatter really wouldn't have. But yeah, the way I had him posed to start with just the cane kind of going to the back, really kind of gives a good vibe, I think, going for the character. All in all, I think this guy's golden. Lacks a little bit in the articulation because of that hand hinge, but at the same time, that's not that big of a deal to me. So, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. I think he's solid. If you're a Riddler fan, you're going to love this guy. Especially Riddler from the animated series. You're going to love him. Mad Hatter, I can't recommend unless you're a completist. But as far as this guy goes, he's pretty good. So I'm pretty happy to throw him in my rogues gallery.